Hello fellow spuds and welcome back to the channel. So today is all going to be about setting up a cheeseburger factory. As you can see with my tasty burger in my hand, we're going to be setting this up so it's automatically making cheeseburgers out of all the base ingredients. We're going to try and create as much as possible for this, but I am going to touch upon the thermal sequential fabricator as well, just because some of the ingredients that we need for this burger we cannot make and create. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoy and let's get straight on into it. Right guys, before we get started, I just wanted to show off something I've made in the main base. So I'm kind of sick of constantly using Lite to get to the top floor to go to sleep. So what I've done is I made a little lift out of the create mod. So all I've set up is this little button. So you press this button, and as you can see, a little lift starts coming down using a rope pulley. Now behind this brick, I have one of these, which is a redstone link. So I've set that up just behind with a signal. You set it per block, so if you want to have it on a particular frequency, you just put a different block in there to get the frequency up. And I will press it, and it goes back up. And I'll show you, and I've also kind of set up a little enchanting area for later on, but I won't go into that too much. So this is what is set up. I've made it really easy to see. So all that happens is that this is set to the same frequency as the one outside. So this one and the one below there will send the frequency. And then this is the receiver. So to make it a receiver, you just need to click on it once with the wrench from create, or you shift right click. Then I've got it set to a power toggle latch. It's like this. Really straightforward, just stone, lever, and a redstone torch. And what happens with this is that when you press the button, this will turn the lever on automatically and then leave it on, because this needs a redstone. This needs redstone power to put the pulley down. Press it again, it will turn it off. That will then pull it back up. This is a really easy way to getting around, but I really like this. And you can use it with a lot of different stuff. I think I might do something similar in the factory at some point if I want to do something like kind of deep underground. Because it just looks really cool. It's slightly frustrating trying to do multiple levels, so if I want to get on to this level, what I'm going to have to do is just kind of hop off. Like so. But what I've done is I've set up another button here, just so that I can pull it down. I can jump on or up or down wherever I want to do it. So anyway, let's get into the main crux of the episode, which is going to be burgers. So you can probably see I've set this up. So I've got all the beef being pulled out of here. This is then coming all the way through here, all the way through here, over here. It's really, really not very neat. I might neaten up at some other point with some ender chests or something. And it's going into our factory. Right, and then just for simplicity, what I've done is I've already set up some of the tubes, so I'll go through that in just a second. But we've got wheat. I don't know why I've got carrots here. I think it's just we've got some carrots growing and I need somewhere to store them. But I'll leave them there for the time being, but it's fine. So what we need for this is we need wheat to make the bread. I've chosen to go down this route, which is to make silken tofu instead of cheese. Because what we're trying to create is the deluxe cheeseburger. So for this we need ground beef, we need either cheese or silken tofu. I've chosen silken tofu because cheese is a bit more complicated to make. It will require a few extra steps. So this way it's just a bit quicker. We're going to then make ketchup as the sauce, and we then got onions, lettuce, and that's all we need to make these burgers. So let's crack on and get straight into it. So, to make the bread, there's a number of different ways you can do this. The way I'm choosing to do it is to do the general vanilla recipe, which is just 3 wheat, because we've got a lot of wheat coming in, and we need to get rid of it. You can make it a little bit quicker and easier if you decide to use create to get a millstone. You can grind it up into flour, then turn it into dough, and then cook it. I might do that at another point, but for the time being, I'm just going to stick with the wheat. We're then going to want a little chute, and that will send it down like so. What I will do is then set up an ender chest which has all blue, because that's the frequency we're going to use. Yeah, and we'll set up another one quickly. There we go. So we've got 3 ender chests on the same frequency, so we'll pop one down like so. And that means any bread that's made will go into this ender chest. We will then do the same with this to make the silken tofu. So for the silken tofu, it's fairly straightforward. What you're going to want is one box like that, one box. Oh, no, not there. Yes, you're going to want it like this. So you want one soybean there. You can get soybeans from the tropical palms what's it called? Pam's. Harvest Craft, that's it. Oh, yeah, so you need the tropical gardens from Pam's Harvest Craft. You pop that in there, and you just need the grinder, I believe. Saucepan, yes, duh. So you chuck saucepan there, and what that will do is then combine it all up, and that will make that. Then for the ketchup, what we're going to want to do is do the same, but we want one for the tomatoes and one for a juicer. And yeah, we'll set that to extract, and that should be good to go. There we go, and as you can see the tomatoes going into there. Then that's all done. Set the wrench so that it is combining with each other. There we go. Okay. Then we just need to use some chutes on this again. Not that. We need that. And then we need one here. And then we'll set some ender chests underneath them as well. Like so. We want to get rid of that. There we go. And then once the ender chests are set up, that will take all the items from both of them and it will drop it into this one down here. And that's pretty much all we need. We then just need to set up a general one down here. So what I've got some storage drawers. So that's all. One is being filled with lettuce, one's being filled with onions. Then just chuck one there, one there, one there. And that will be that. And then I'm going to want to put the skillet, which is needed for the recipe, into this one. We're going to then want to move everything around like so. That all goes into there, that goes into there. That goes into there, that goes into there, and that goes into there. And pops out the bottom. Then we're just going to want to do that. And we'll put a chest at the bottom just to collect the burgers when it's done. So that should be all we need to do to actually set this up. Oh, and the ground beef. How can I forget the ground beef? So pop that there, pop that there. Need a grinder in like that. Turn that round. And we just need a chute, like so. And then we'll connect that all up to there, and that should be good to go. So now I just need to get all the cogwheels set up to all the individual crafters, and we should be good. So I'll just quickly do that now. Right, guys, a bit of an idiot. So I've set it all up, but for the items that require two items to create like the ground beef, require the grinder and the raw meat, you can't use create, basically. It won't let you. It'll freak out and then it will drop the items rather than actually creating it itself. So what I've done is I've made these sequential fabricators, which are fairly straightforward to make. You just need some copper gears, redstone flux core like we've seen before, machine frames, which again, really straightforward. And I've just made 3 of them. I've got it so that what you do is you just need to pipe the items into it that are needed to actually create it. You click the green button as soon as you've put the recipe that you want to actually keep making, and then you need to put the items into here like so. So I've put the grinder in there, and that will never use the grinder up and it'll keep doing it. I've done the same for the ketchup, which is tomato and the juicer, and the silicon tofu, which is just that and the saucepan. Anyway, I've then got all of this attached to another ender chest, all which are going into here. Got to use the key quickly just to make sure that they never run out. So now we should have all the ingredients needed. So we've still got our little saucepan here. This should hopefully work. I'm hoping that this doesn't use up the saucepan itself and kick it out. If it does, I might just need to craft another potential fabricator again. I think there is a way of keeping the item in there though, so I might have a quick look up, see if I can do that. But anyway, I'm just going to hook all these up using cables, and I'll be right back. Excellent, right, so I've got all this set up, all looks good. So I just need to attach a couple of gears to this, and it should be good to go. Here we go, as you can see, it's all going together. I'm really worried this skillet's just going to disappear as soon as it's done. We've got the hamburger, yay, it's been made. So it's probably just going to pop out because I don't have it going anywhere. Yeah, it looks like the skillet will go back in, but everything else goes back in. So what I'm probably going to do quickly is have it so that a chute takes it out of here, and then I'm going to have it so that it pipes it into a chest, and I'll pipe the skillet back into here, I think. I think that's probably the way it will go. Right, here we go, guys. So burger's going in. I've got the skillet so it's set up and hooked up to a little storage drawer, so only the skillet can go in there. And everything's going in, and it's going round, and it's going to go into a burger. Come on. Please work. There we go. We've got a tasty, tasty burger. All goes blank. And it goes back in again. We did it! Oh, no. Wait, what's happened? That's not right. Is it? That looks like it's not right. No, what's going on? Ketchup, for some reason, is also going into there. Hang on, what? Oh, okay. Need to get rid of that one. Come on. Right, here we go. Everything should be working. Put the skillet back in there. Right, here we go. So, burger time. Come on. Onion, silk, and tofu. Everything to the burger. Come on. Go, 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 go. And we've got the burger. And then we just need the skillet to go back in. And it to all reset again. There we go, guys. We've actually set up an automated burger factory. This looks a bit more complicated than it should be just because I didn't have enough stuff. But that's pretty much what you need. These sequential fabricators are amazing for doing that. I could have just done it all through thermal, to be honest. But I just thought I'd like to use the create just because I just love the way it looks. So we've got ourselves some tasty, tasty burgers. To also go with our tasty, tasty tea. Nummy, nummy, num. And these burgers are ridiculous because they fill up 12 haunches. So, yeah, one of these, we're pretty much already full. I think this is all we need. We just need one of these and we're full constantly. So, yeah. That's pretty much how you do that. There's a lot easier ways of doing this, obviously, but I just love the way this looks. And I can set this up to an ender chest, and we can have automated burgers coming straight to an ender chest, going straight into our base. And that would be pretty cool. So anyway, guys, that was just a really quick episode just to show me setting up this ridiculously overly complicated burger factory. I might try and improve this later on. I might try and get the milling aspect of this done just so it makes it a bit nicer, bit less use of the wheat, so we can just use one wheat to get one bread instead of 3 wheat. But I quite like it this way, and seeing as wheat is our kind of limiting factor with power because we need the seeds, I think this will work quite well. But yeah, we've now got unlimited amount of burgers. We will just we're good on food now. No more no more fruit salad for us. It's deluxe cheeseburgers all the way. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'm sorry it's a bit of a short one. I'm going to get into mechanism next episode, and we're going to be focused all on that. It's a bit of a rabbit hole mechanism, so I'm only going to touch on it briefly. In terms of setting some basic stuff up, and then I think after that we're going to go back into a few other bits in more detail at Ars Novu. We're going to go into Resourceful Bees, set up some apiaries, because we've got a load of nether stars now, so it would be nice to get into that. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you've seen, please leave a like and subscribe. If you want me to cover anything in particular, just let me know. I'm happy to cover anything and everything. I'm probably going to give Create a rest now because we've used quite a lot of it now, and we could go into a bit more detail of some of it, but I'm pretty happy that we've covered most of the basics with it. So anyway, guys, I will see you in the next one. Cheers, bye-bye.